Welcome back to Quiz Blitz. Are you ready to prove that you're an animal genius? How good is your knowledge of animals? Before starting, please subscribe to the Quiz Blitz channel for more exciting quizzes. Let's get started. Which animal changes color? The peacock or the chameleon? The chameleon. That wasn't easy. Which animal is the strongest? The lion or the tiger? Who thinks they have the right answer? Good call, it's the tiger. Which one is the most venomous? The cobra or the scorpion? It's the scorpion. Which animal lays eggs? The platypus or the kangaroo? The platypus. Which animal is the most dangerous? The mosquito or the snake? This one might be a little tricky. The mosquito is by far the most dangerous and deadly to humans. Which animal has 10 legs? The spider or the crab? Who's our quiz master today? The crab. Which bird can mimic the human voice best? The parrot or the penguin? The parrot. Which one is the real emoji? A, B, or C? Pay close attention to the colors. Nice! It's emoji A. Which animal never blinks? The camel or the snake? Nice job, it's the camel. Who lives in the coldest places? The polar bear or the brown bear? The polar bear. Which one is the deadliest? The Asian giant hornet or the tick? Are you sure about your answer? It's the tick, because it can spread diseases. But the sting from an Asian hornet is super painful. Which animal runs the fastest? The lion or the cheetah? I know you can get this one. The cheetah. It can run up to 75 miles per hour. Which animal is the loudest? The lion or the blue whale? The blue whale. Which animal spits to defend itself? The llama or the goat? It's the llama. Which animal hibernates? The zebra or the bear? The bear. Which animal doesn't have a skeleton? The octopus or the seahorse? You might surprise yourself with this one. The octopus. It's a mollusk. Find the odd one out. Great! Which animal can hear ultrasounds? The bat or the mosquito? If you get this, you're really good. The bat. Well done. Which animal can recognize its reflection in a mirror? The dolphin or the dog? The dolphin. What other animal can recognize itself in a mirror? The parrot, the shark, or the elephant? The elephant. Which animal has the strongest bite? The orca or the alligator? The alligator. Well done. Which animal can dive the deepest? The whale shark or the sperm whale? The sperm whale. It can dive down to about 8,200 feet. Can you guess the animal from the emoji? Take a good look. Blue whale. Which animal is the biggest? The ocean sunfish or the grouper? Let's see who gets it right first. The ocean sunfish. It can be 6 to 10 feet long. Which animal lives the longest? The giant tortoise or the Greenland shark? Drop your answers in the comments. The Greenland shark can live between 300 and 500 years. Which animal has fingerprints similar to humans? The panda or the koala? The koala. Which animal has ivory tusks? The rhinoceros or the elephant? The elephant. Which animal has the longest tongue? The giraffe or the chameleon? A chameleon's tongue is huge for its size, but the giraffe wins this one. Which animal breathes through its skin? The frog or the lizard? The frog. Which animal can survive in outer space? The tardigrade or the beetle? The tardigrade. Which animal is famous for its howl? The hyena or the wolf? The wolf. Find the odd one out. Which animal plays dead to survive? The opossum or the raccoon? The opossum. It pretends to be dead to get away from predators. Which animal makes honey? The bumblebee or the bee? Will you get this one right? The bee. Which animal has the toughest shell? The turtle or the armadillo? The armadillo. Which animal is the longest? The cobra or the anaconda? The anaconda. It can grow up to 20 feet long. Which animal sees best in the dark? The owl or the cat? The owl. That wasn't easy. Who has the best memory? The elephant or the dolphin? The elephant. Which animal is the deadliest to humans? The shark or the mosquito? Once again, it's the mosquito. Shark attacks are actually super rare. Can you guess the animal from the emoji? Do you know the answer? Hammerhead shark. Who has eyes as big as a soccer ball? The colossal squid or the whale? The colossal squid. Who lays their eggs on the beach? The clownfish or the turtle? The turtle. Which one is the real emoji? A, B, or C? Nice! It's emoji B. Which animal has a single-toed hoof? The goat or the zebra? The zebra. Goats have two-toed hooves. Which animal has knees? The penguin or the crab? The penguin. That wasn't easy. Which animal has a best friend? The walrus or the cow? The cow. Cows can form special bonds with their best friends. Which animal has black skin? The polar bear or the pig? The polar bear. Which animal lives in Australia? The white swan or the black swan? I have a feeling you know this one. The black swan. Which animal has the most babies at once? The dog or the cat? The dog. They usually have about 6 puppies in one litter. Which animal's teeth never stop growing? The rabbit or the dog? The rabbit. That wasn't easy. Pick your next challenge and make sure to like and subscribe.